8:38 here, Big 550 KTRS. Kat Neville, she's our favorite, and she's publisher of Feast Magazine, feastmagazine.com. Kat Neville, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great.
You know, you should do a segment on TV chefs.
Okay.
Like, some good ones. Because it pains me to say this, but I watched Guy Fieri the other day.
Yep. Yes.
Is he considered good or bad? Or?
It's not something that appeals to me.
Yeah.
I can just say that.
I was always afraid of his hair.
Yeah,
and his pinky rings.
Yeah,
but
it's not my. A lot of people. He has a huge audience, and
Right.
a lot of people really respond to what he does.
Right.
It doesn't appeal to me personally,
Yeah.
but I get the mass appeal.
I ended up watching some show, and I downloaded a recipe and made the recipe. It was fantastic.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, he won that Food Network star show.
Right.
Oh, was he a regular and
There's this show, and actually a St. Louis chef has been in contention in the current series, but so there's a show on the Food Network where they're searching for the next
Right.
Food Network star, and
Gotcha.
he won that show.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Back in the day, yeah.
But,
So they kind of groomed him to be that Food
well, that's
Network
what they do.
personality.
They kind of that's how they find their next super chef.
And what appeals more to me is people that are great chefs and just happen to then do well on television.
Certainly understandable.
There you go.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get to a couple restaurants for us.
Okay, so I have two really great, and they both happen to be Italian spots. And the first one is Sauce on the Side, which is home to Calzones, and they're awesome. And they have a brand new location. I
love calzones.
I mean, what's not to love?
Right.
And so Sauce on the Side, the downtown location has moved to 411 North 8th Street, which essentially is, you know where the Culinaria is downtown?
Yes.
You know where what used to be called the Roberts Building, that big new residential high-rise? They're in the first floor of that residential high-rise.
That very sort of right behind Webster University there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it is a gorgeous location. It's modern and it's bright, and it's just, you walk in, it still is counter service. They still have their fantastic menu, and they have terrific wine by the glass and terrific craft beers, and they have this really large, bright, open new dining room where the huge glass windows overlook like the gorgeous sculpture courtyard and fountain like in front of that residential tower. It really feels very urban, and it's gorgeous. So anyway, the calzones are delicious, and they have the Figgy Piggy, which is smoked bacon and figs and balsamic onions and Boursin cheese. They also have the puttanesca, which I really love. It's obviously like a pasta puttanesca with chicken and then also green olives and capers and all that kind of stuff, garlic, red peppers. And of course, the sauce is served on the side. So what you do is you take your bite and you dunk it. But one of my favorites is also the pancho villa, which is like chorizo and fresh jalapenos, not the pickled jalapenos, and corn. And you dunk it in this awesome queso.
I'm a dunker. I've always been a dunker.
Do they have just traditional calzones?
Oh, sure. And you can also make your own if you want.
Oh,
But, so if you just want like cheese and pepperoni, you can get just cheese and pepperoni.
Right.
But
why?
Why be normal?
Because my personality is so spicy, I like that simple food.
That's true.
That is why.
And they also have a Clayton location.
Lord.
Okay, where's
just so
it in
you know,
Clayton?
the Clayton location is at 7810 Forsyth Boulevard. And the way that they crisp up their calzones, it is just it's wonderful, and the dough is delicious, and the service is great. Even though what you do order at a counter, they bring it to you at the table, and the guys that work, especially at the downtown location, they're always checking on you. They're like, "How is it? How's everything? What can I do for you?" It's lovely.
We should say a calzone is like a folded pizza. It's like a pizza
Right,
pocket
like a
in a
stromboli.
sense.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, exactly.
All right. What's number two?
Number two, again, kind of in the vein of Italian eating, Katie's Pizza and Pasta in Rock Hill at 9568 Manchester. They have a brand new menu that's come out. I mean, they've updated. They have a lot of their favorites, like their wild boar pasta and that kind of stuff. But I wanted to mention they have what they call Give Back Tuesdays. And I went there last night. It was absolutely elbow to elbow packed.
It's always like that there.
It is. It is. It's wonderful. Katie's, which is run by Katie and Ted. They're wonderful people. This Give Back Tuesdays, the fourth Tuesday of every month, they choose a different charity, and they have given over $30,000 to charity.
Wow.
And I really, it's exciting to see, people who have been very, very successful in their business find a way to share that success
Give
with
back, right.
exactly with various charities. Last night was for ovarian cancer in honor of Ted's mom, who died of ovarian cancer. And so I want to point out some of the delicious things that I also ate, because even though it's wonderful to go on Give Back Tuesdays at Katie's, it's wonderful to go anytime
You certainly
to
have to.
Katie's.
You certainly have to eat while you're there.
Exactly.
Right.
And so one of the things that she's famous for, her fried artichokes, which appear in this, they're on the,
I've had
you're
'em.
nodding and you're like,
I've
yes,
had 'em, yeah.
I've been there. What's your favorite thing on the menu?
What did I get there? It was a
I
while
like the pepperoni
ago.
pizza.
No, I didn't do that.
Expand your culinary horizons, for goodness sake.
I'm
I think I
trying.
did
I'm doing the best I
a
can.
seafood pasta, but I do like them on Facebook, and
Yeah.
if you do that, she posts pictures of her
Yes.
specials, and it's like mouth-watering,
Yes.
and Bloody Marys on their Sunday, brunch, and it's phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. And she does these kind of like wood oven pizzas, and I had a squash blossom pizza last night with burrata and ricotta and a little bit of a red sauce. It was delicious. And then there is this pasta. I had the squidding pasta with seafood. That's a classic. It's wonderful. It's always on the menu. But she also served us this house-made bucatini, which is this very thick noodle, and it was stunning. It was served with a brown butter sauce and caramelized fennel, taleggio cheese, balsamic watercress, and baby artichokes. And let me tell you, it's probably one of my favorite things that I've had at Katie's. And if you have not had that before, go to Katie's, get that dish, and also try her eggplant parmesan, which is on the small plate menu. It is not like any kind of eggplant parmesan you've had before. It layers thinly sliced eggplant with arugula, San Marzano red tomato sauce, fresh mozzarella, and then Parmesan cheese. It is decadent and delicious, and you have to try it.
Katie's Pizza on, where's it? Rock Hill on Manchester?
It's on Manchester, in Rock Hill.
All right, good. And then you got sauce on the side, both downtown at the Roberts Building and on Forsyth in Clayton. Quickly,
Yes.
very quickly, what's going on with Feast?
Well, what I want to mention, it's not with Feast. Ferguson Brewing recently had a fire.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
there is, speaking of giving back, there has been a GoFundMe account created by Troika Brodsky, who is the president of the Brewers Guild.
Oh.
And so if you want to go online, you can. All of the money is going to go directly to the folks that are currently out of work to help kind of keep them okay while they're rebuilding.
So the brewery community opened up a GoFundMe account to
Yes.
help one of their local brewers.
Yes, well, to help the employees of the
The-
brewery who
right.
currently are not getting a paycheck because the brewery is closed until it can be renovated.
That is a great story.
Yeah.
For all the information, you can go to feastmagazine.com. That's feastmagazine.com. You can subscribe to the magazine and get it straight to your front door, or you can go to newsstands anywhere.
Yes.
Feastmagazine.com publisher, Feast Magazine publisher, and good friend of the show, Kat Neville. Kat, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, 847, Big 550, KTRS.